Higher SNAP benefits just announced. Also, just announced today an additional $4.5 billion allocated to help out the low income, and what this whole COVID situation has done to the low income over the last 2 years. And lastly, an important piece of data that was released this morning. All of that plus more in this video, as they're finally doing something to help us out. So I have all the details for you in this video, so let's get into it right now. But if you haven't done so, or if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and so you can join the fastest growing advocacy group and the #1 channel right here on YouTube dedicated to bringing you all the latest updates every single day as it pertains to low income, fixed income, money, benefits, Social Security, SSDI, SSI, VA, RRB, and everything else in regards to the stimulus package, stimulus checks, and all of these other changes that are happening right now. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I truly do appreciate it. I'm here for you every single day, so make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below so you don't miss any videos going forward, as things are changing very, very rapidly. All right, thank you so much. Let's get into this. And one quick side note, yes, my wife Corey will be back in just a couple minutes here with the newest updated list of shoutouts for those names pulled right out of the fan club. So make sure to stay tuned, because you may be getting a shoutout in this video, and that list does change every single video. All right, so let's get into this right now. So first off, let's quickly talk about this new higher SNAP benefit. This was just announced in the state of Virginia. If you're in the state of Virginia, they just announced that all of you receiving SNAP benefits in the state of Virginia will be getting a higher benefit for the month of January, and it'll automatically be deposited onto your EBT card on Sunday, January 16th. So please be aware of that. Continue watching for that. If you are in the state of Virginia, you could be getting this higher benefit as a result of SNAP benefits, which some people call food assistance, nutrition assistance, or most commonly it's called food stamps. Either way, it's all the same thing. And if you're in that state, watch for it, because you'll be getting that automatic deposit January 16th. Also, if you're in another state and if you're wondering if your SNAP benefits will also be increased for January, we made a dedicated video about 2 weeks ago talking about this. The title is something along the lines of 22 states or something like that. Feel free to scroll back and check out that video, as we give you the entire list of 22 states that are raising SNAP benefits in the month of January. So I'm guessing that video is from about 2 weeks ago. You can scroll back and find it. It's right there in the title. You should be able to find it pretty easily. All right, let's quickly talk about this other $4.5 billion that was just announced today, once again allocated to help out the low income. They're finally doing something a little bit, right? It's certainly not enough, but at least they're doing something with a little bit of the money that's out there. So they just announced once again today that an itemized list actually came out to show all of the states and how much money each individual state is going to be getting for this program that's directly related to low income. So I've talked about this program before in previous videos. However, I want to lay it out there, as they have a lot of money. Historically, this is the most money this program has ever had in one particular year since inception of this program back in 1981. So if you're low income, you might want to check out this program, because it's going to help you out during the winter months right now. Now, this program is the LIHEAP, Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program. That's the acronym, LIHEAP. So here's what they did. Usually this program gets about $2.3 billion of funding. It got $4.5 billion this year. Not bad, right? Well, here's the thing. They've allocated millions and millions and millions of dollars to states that they can send out to their low-income residents to help them out with their heating bills throughout the winter. This is really cool, because it's very cold out there. I'm not sure where you are, but where I am, it struggles to get above 0 these days. It's very cold. Typically, you don't even go outside. That's what I do anyway. I pretty much just sit inside all day, because I'm doing research and there's just no need to go outside and freeze. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's very cold out there, and I hope you're staying safe during this time. So I want to tell you about this program, because you might want to take advantage of it. So if you're somebody receiving SNAP benefits, or if you're receiving SSI, or you're receiving or you're on Medicaid, you're pretty much into the program, as well as anybody who is low income. Please check out this program. As I've mentioned so many other times in previous videos, if you can get somebody else to pay your heating bill, that just means more money in your pocket that you get to spend on other things like food, maybe jackets, clothes, boots, honestly, gas in your car, other things like that, right? So any money that you don't need to spend on your heating bill, which is very expensive, by the way. Electricity and gas has gone up a lot this winter. I don't know about you, but my bill has gone up a lot this year, and I don't like it one bit at all. I've gotten one or two bills so far since it's gotten cold out, and I'm not loving it one bit. I wait until the very last day until the payment's due, and then I make the payment. They probably don't like me, but honestly, that's just what I do. I wait until the very last day until I can pay the bill. So that's just what you got to do these days, right? It's tough. It's one of those ouch situations when you got to pay those bills. It's not fun at all. So anyway, my point is, please check out this program. They just pumped it full with another $4.5 billion, and most of the money, well, here's the thing. Let me just say this much. According to the Associated Press, they just got an itemized list of states and how much money each individual state got as a result of this program. The coldest states out there, like Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, the Dakotas, and Montana, Wyoming, kind of like above all the states that basically border the Canadian border, got the most money because they're the coldest states, right? So if you're located in any of those states, please check it out. They got hundreds of millions of dollars. Even other states like Texas and New York, tens of millions of dollars. Check it out. There's a lot of money on the table. So you can simply just do an internet search and type in like low income home energy assistance program, and then type in your state, and you should be able to find something. Or just type in the acronym LIHEAP and your state, and you should be able to find it. It should be pretty easy to apply. So anyway, wanted to tell you about that one as well. Let me tell you about another report that just came out talking about the whole COVID situation and how it has actually impacted low income over the last nearly 2 years that we've been dealing with this. Check this out. And these are not necessarily good numbers, but something we got to be aware of. At any given time throughout the in course of the entire year, so basically any day of the year, you could pick out, and at any given time, there's about 700 million people who are living in poverty in the world. That's a lot of people, almost 1 billion people. There's a little over 7 billion people in in the world. So what, like a tenth of our population is living in poverty at any time? That's kind of sad, right? So at any given time, but here's what we found. Over the last 2 years here, an additional 100 million people have fallen into poverty as a result of the COVID situation. So one thing that the United Nations has been working on is to completely 100% eradicate poverty in the entire world by 2030. That's only 8 years from right now. I guess that'd be really nice, but I guess I just have to say this much. At the rate it's going, good luck, right? Yeah, they need to do something else. If they wanted to really achieve this goal by 2030, I think they might need to do something a little bit different, right? I guess as the saying goes, if the plan isn't working, you continue to do the same thing over and over, you got to change your strategy, right? So, yeah. Again, another thing too, we got to point out as well, this could also be leading to the point as to why we've been seeing so many of these UBI, Universal Basic Income, Guaranteed Basic Income, otherwise known as GBI, or basic income programs popping up all over the country, the United States, over the last couple years here. We've been seeing a ton of these programs popping up, and we're going to continue to see many more of these programs showing up. So this is just another way to help out people lift out of poverty. And once again, hopefully we can grab one of these programs on a nationwide level here sometime soon, right? Sometimes I can't even speak straight, but that's okay. I'm a normal person and I'm not perfect in any way, but that's just kind of what happens here sometimes. But anyway, I think you still get the point of what I'm saying. But anyway, what's really nice about this is hopefully, just like that proposal that we saw over the summer last year, will maybe be implemented at some point, which would be a nationwide guaranteed basic income program to lift up the lowest income individuals. That'd be amazing, right? All right, let's quickly talk about one piece of data that was released this morning, and then I want to hit on a couple of the key points really quickly, and then I'll bring Corey in for those shoutouts for today and this video. All right, so this morning, the non-farm payroll number was released. This is the number that is released once per month, and it happened to be released this morning. Now, analysts were anticipating 422,000 new jobs to be created last month. Well, they were disappointed this morning when that number came out at 199,000. So they missed the mark by about 223,000 jobs from what they were actually anticipating. So Yep, they didn't even get half the number of jobs as to what they were actually anticipating. However, the unemployment rate did go down to 3.9%, most likely because people just simply stopped looking for work. Therefore, if somebody stops looking for work, they don't count as unemployed, right? Makes sense? So yeah, that's why the unemployment rate continues to keep dropping. So anyway, just want to point that out. Also, one quick other side note here. According to the sources out there right now and senators, Joe Manchin, a few other lawmakers out there, when it comes to the Build Back Better agenda, the massive $2 trillion stimulus package, as of right now, they're not even talking about it. So, yeah, kind of interesting how that shifted really quickly as to, remember Chuck Schumer was going to bring it to the floor for a vote right away this year? Hello? Did anybody see something? Yeah, it didn't happen. Right. Oh, yeah. We thought it was going to be coming, but yeah, it hasn't happened yet. So anyway, no surprise there. But as we get more details on the Build Back Better agenda, I'll keep you posted. But I think a lot of eyes right now are probably on these other two stimulus packages that were recently introduced earlier today and a couple days ago, which I've talked about in the last couple videos. So wow, we've got a lot of stuff going on. In fact, I have a few more other things I want to talk about, but realistically, this video is getting a little bit long. Maybe I'll bring those to you tomorrow. Otherwise, for right now, let's leave it there. Let's bring Corey in for all the shout outs in this video. And please remember, this list of shoutouts changes every single video. So what we do is we go into the fan club, the memberships, and we look in the names, and we pull out like whatever 5, 6, 7, 8 names, and then we attach those in every single video. So the list is changing every single video, and every single week that list will continue to be updated. So if you're on the fan club, you'll continue to hear your name every single week. You're gonna get a shout out in one of our videos. So pretty cool stuff. Anyway, make sure to subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Go back and check out any of the other 2,000 videos here on the channel. And again, if you're interested in the fan club, it is completely optional. All of my videos here are completely 100% free, always have been and always will be. But for the fan club, that's just for the people who want a little bit more. And there's a link down in the description. Otherwise, at the top of the comment section, I will pin a comment as well for the membership club if you're interested. But again, totally optional. With that being said, Corey, take it away. And congratulations to all of the shout outs in this video.
We're excited to shout out Mae Johnson, Alan Vinnis, Anna Owens, Clifford Mariner, Marietta Jennings, Guy Boisonet, Tina Demarino, and Linda Walsh. Thank you for being in the fan club.